So this is the Buck GNX that was recently added in the recent Crew Motorfest update. Obviously that's the lowrider version. This is the normal version that I'll be looking at today. So let's have a look at this vehicle. I suspect, yep, it's only ever came in black because this actual vehicle is like a special edition of the Buck Regal, well, it's a Buck Grand National, but the Grand National is based on the Buck Regal. So it's kind of weird, but yeah, this vehicle has basically got three names. It's the Buck Regal, but this is not the Buck Regal. It's the Buck Grand National, but the Buck Grand National Experimental. So yeah, pretty weird vehicle. So obviously, just going to paint this. I don't know what colour I'm going to paint this. I think I might paint this like an indecent colour. Probably red, I'd say. Or blue. No, red, I think. Yeah. I think I'm going to paint this red. So let's go and have a look at the visual parts now. So the hoods. So there's 5 options. That adds sort of vents at the front. That turns it into carbon, which I really don't like carbon on cars like this. That adds like a turbo that's sticking out, which this is a turbo vehicle, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it is. For some reason, yeah, I think it is a turbo vehicle, but for some reason I thought it was the... Yeah, for some reason I thought this was like the first commercially available turbo engine, or turbo on a car, at least in America, but I don't think it is. I think there was others before that. I have to look that up. But yeah, so the front bumpers, obviously that changes the headlights. That adds like an intake to one of the headlights. I think... Yeah, that changes the bumper. I'm pretty sure that's like a OEM bumper for just like a Buck Grand National or Buck Regal or whatever. Because it doesn't look modified. Obviously that one adds like a lip. This one just gets rid of the grille and the lights, I think, or it puts tape over the lights. That's probably like, I don't know if that's like something to do with racing maybe, but that just looks really weird. So I think I'm just going to go and choose this one with the intakes and the lights. So the front fenders, obviously a wide body kit maybe. That's a carbon over fender. Ah, there you go. That's a bolt-on fender with vents at the side as well. That's... Ah. So the rims, I'm not entirely sure. Is the lowrider rims available for this vehicle, I wonder? Or the donk rims? I don't think so. Maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping that there would be lowrider rims, but apparently there isn't. So I'm just going to leave them stock. So for these side skirts, I don't really like these side skirts. Yeah, I don't like these side skirts because they just look like they fall off when you get out of the car, basically. So the rear fenders, obviously bolt-on fenders and carbon fenders by the looks of it. For the rear wing, I'm hoping drag wing. Maybe not. What? That just looks ugly. What's going on with these wings? They just look terrible. So anyway, the rear bumper, this obviously changes the rear lights as well and changes the exhausts. I'm not sure what I'm going to go for these. I think I might just go for something that changes the rear lights maybe. I might actually have... Yeah, this one looks okay. So the interior, I don't think I'll be changing the interior. I like the look of it as it is. So for the vanity items, I'm not sure what tyres I'm going to put on really. I don't really have anything that would fit this vehicle, or at least the theme I'm going for. I could put like tyres that have sort of white text on them, or white wall maybe. Yeah, some white ball tyres, although those look not that good. I could put... No, these look ugly. Yeah, I'm not sure what tyres I'm going to put on this vehicle really. I might just go with these actually, or the normal ones. I think I'm going to go for these grey steel tyre really. Yeah. So for the smoke, I'm not sure what I'm going to put this smoke as. I don't think I will actually. I think I'll just leave it stock. The nitro, I could put the Star Spangled Nitro on because it is nearing the 4th of July basically, so might as well. The underglow, I think I'll just leave that stock really, because there's no underglow that really works for this vehicle unless I choose something like this. No, I think I'm just going to leave the underglow stock. And for the window tint, I could put the vintage window tint on, or the gold window tint, or the silver window tint maybe. Make it look like a cheap toy car. Or this window tint, which I don't remember unlocking that. It's not very good by the looks of the side as well. I think I'm just going to put the vintage window tint on because that looks the best in my opinion. Obviously the sound, American Dream kit just because, and the inside, or the dashboard figures, which I think I'm just going to choose I could choose the Lowrider Dandy, or I could choose the American Muscle, whatever, like the bobblehead. I think I'm going to choose that. So that's it, done. So here is the Buck GNX. So I have to admit, this vehicle is definitely one of the weirder ones included in an update. Not because it's weird as in the actual car, but it's weird that they've decided to include it as a lowrider. Or, well, you can turn it into a lowrider. Because, again, it just doesn't seem... Well, obviously these vehicles, probably the Buck Regal anyway, and the Buck Grand National have been turned into lowriders. But I doubt I just crashed into a limo then. But I doubt a Buck GNX has been turned into a lowrider. Maybe it has, and I just haven't seen it, but I don't think so anyway. Also, I normally associate these cars with donks, really. Because normally I've definitely seen more versions of this as like with massive rims on it than the lowrider version. Maybe they just, I don't know, it just seems a bit weird inclusion really. I'm surprised they didn't add in like the Impala. I think it's the 1964 Impala basically, with the Chevrolet Impala. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't include that, but again, I don't know, maybe they couldn't get licensing, maybe they just thought this was a better option. Maybe like Buck, whatever remains of Buck, because I don't think they exist anymore. Maybe they like pressured them into adding this into a game for some reason. I don't know. Obviously I'm joking, but yeah, it just seems a bit weird inclusion to add as a lowrider really. I'm not against it. It's quite good to have actual lowriders in this game and the ability to do more with them, but yeah, it just seems a bit weird really. Obviously I'll probably also be doing videos on the donks as well. I think the actual donk vehicle added was I think it's the Chevrolet Caprice. Maybe that's why. Maybe they just didn't want two Chevrolets or something. Yeah, I think it's the Chevrolet Caprice from like the 1970s. I've had a quick look at it. I don't think it's got much with it really, or it's got stuff, but I don't think it's like, I don't think you can put like donk stuff on it, unfortunately. Much like this, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, it's a good update though. I'll probably also be doing videos on the other cars as well. I know they added in an Audi RS6, like a wagon, I think, or an estate vehicle, so I'll probably be doing stuff on that. Also, probably, I can't think of any other cars they added really, but yeah, other videos on the other cars, hopefully. So yeah, this is the Buck GNX, I guess. Also, I just completed the main stage challenge. I'm not entirely sure what I did then, but yeah, that's good. So obviously, more videos coming soon of this vehicle, or well, these vehicles in the update. And yeah, and I'm still trying to get the Street Tier 1 exhaust, which is quite annoying, but hopefully I'll get it soon. I've been through so many like treasure chests trying to get the part that it's to the point now where I've had to actually delete like the legendary parts in the mailbox. So hopefully I'll be able to do that soon as well. But yeah, more stuff coming soon on this game, hopefully. Probably also GTA and Forza, hopefully, as well.